Hi, I wanted to show you around the class and how to access everything that we're using, and then you'd have this to look at whenever you need it, and also to demonstrate that we could be using this tool any way you can think of to demonstrate how to do things for students, maybe in your absence, or if it seems like they're not understanding something. Anything that's on your computer, we can capture it like this. So I'm going to just start with how you might get into the class. Once you go to My CSUMB, you might see something like this after you've logged in. My suggestion is that, and if you want some help, I can get your dashboard to look like this. So what's real handy is a quick look at if you have any unread emails. You can go straight to your iLearn courses, or you could go to your Google Docs. And so first thing I do personally is click open on the email. Here's where you can go straight into your Google Drive. Yours might say document, but it's about in the same place. And here's where it's going to list all the things that we've shared together or with the class. And this is just one way to get here. I wanted to show you. So I could just click on here, and this is what I've set up for Tom's class, what I set up for Susan's class, and I have one set up for Tammy and Marianne's class. And if it's buried in there, then this is what I do. I do a quick little search, just have to remember what I call things, and then that one will pop up. So far I have listed some things that you wanted me to use as a prompt, and I'm ready to add more things for our first day. Then I'm going to close that down, and I'm going to go back to my dashboard, and then I'm going to show you how I click into the classes. So your classes, yours will show up a little bit different, and I'm just going to show you how to click and go. Now it's going to ask you to log in. I've already done that, and just happens for me that my classes that I'm managing are over here to the right, so I have very easily the ability to click and go straight to the class from here once I've logged in. So I'm just going to use this class right here, and this is Susan's class, and you can see that it is set up now, the link to the Google Docs and the master calendar right here, very convenient. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now, show you. It's going to allow the students to go straight to the Google Doc, or us to go straight to the Google Doc. Just so you know, here we were already, this is the same thing. It's just a different way to get there. And okay, so here we are now. Susan asked me to place this in here, at least, or I think that's what she wanted. And these are some of the things that we discussed. So I just wanted to put them down so that we're ready to go. And we can always edit this before class begins. But the students can look here and be prepared ahead. What I remember was Susan wanted them to read some information before coming to class on Tuesday. So we should probably put what we wanted them to read here in case some of them are going to go and peek at it. And so then I'm going to go back. The back arrow takes us back to class, and then you'll notice that here's the link to the master calendar. This is what the students will also be able to do. They all are. I've invited them to go as long as they have the link. And I know we're still working on this. Everybody is doing their part, so we're going to go back again. Here we have ready to go the links that will take students or you straight into the Village blog. So each one of you has that available to you. You won't be able to edit in here at this point. You'll just be looking in there, and this could be your chance to just check on things or get some thoughts on what to talk about in class. But if you are logged in, I happen to be already logged in, then you will be able to navigate over there and look around and edit or grade, because you will have higher administration privileges than the students. Notice that we have here set up a resource for them to read, and then we have a quiz which is ready to go now. And Susan also has a kind of introductory forum that's going to collect some information she would like to know about them. So her week one is pretty well done, as far as I can tell, but we can always add something in. We still have time. And then the last thing I wanted to show you was the family health tree. This is just my personal example, but we're setting it up so each student will have their own, and then they will have to provide their link so that we can look at them, and the final result of their family health tree will be something different than mine, no doubt. They're going to have their own chance to be creative, and I just wanted to show that to you one more time so that you can kind of wrap your head around how you might potentially use it. And at this point, we were figuring our direction would be for them to just set up the basics about their family and further develop the conditions that their family members have, and then we'll ask them to add these different class components later. If you have other questions and you'd like a little video on them, I would be happy to do that for you. Thanks.